Hello everyone, we have our news for the week, so let's take a look. Maintenance, normal time as usual. Ending with maintenance is the Hidden Beneath the Mask story event. If you haven't gotten through that, you have till maintenance. Also important, ending with maintenance is the actual banner shop to use the Black Friday Neo Vision Unit Select ticket. Now we can buy this ticket from the Lapis Replica Exchange Seasonal Celebration shop. The rest of the shop is going to be fine. It's still going on and everything. But the actual banner to spend the Black Friday unit select ticket is ending with maintenance. So you have until maintenance to get your free choice of a Neovision unit there before you miss out. They are also going to close the shops for the Vision Card. So the Global Vision Card shop and then the regular Vision Card choice shops are also going to be closing with maintenance. But the important thing is really the unit select, seeing that you can buy that ticket from the Lapis replica. And then new this week, as expected, Final Fantasy Tactics Week 2. We got the hint last week with the NVA shards being a login bonus for this week. So new premium unit, and then we're getting an event unit. So we're getting our NVA login shards, if anybody still needs those to max out Delita. And then we're getting our usual 30 for Orlandeau. So premium unit, his shards are not in the shop. We're getting some more Final Fantasy Tactic leader skill updates. Not much there. Fountain of Lapis bundles coming back, usually a decent deal on that. They're doing a special Christmas banner, which was unexpected. So 19,000 per lap. You can go through twice, it looks like. Guaranteed one of the Christmas Neo Visions on step 4. All these 7 stars and everything are there. I mean, nothing too special overall. If you really want one of the units, this is a chance to get them. And then it looks like on step 5 you get a ticket to choose one of them as well. And we do have some ability updates. So one of the units is our Christmas Ayaka, which is on that previous banner. So we'll have to see what boost they're actually giving her. And then some Final Fantasy Tactics updates. I mean, they're all 7-star units. But updates are nice to see. I always like to see units getting upgraded. A bunch of stuff for all them. I mean, overall, they're 7 stars still. So outside of Final Fantasy Tactics lock stuff, I'm probably not going to see them used too much. But for Ayaka, she's getting a new ability, Encore Let It Snow. Really wondering what that's going to be overall. And then they're upgrading her Magnus bolting chain move. So hoping they boost that quite a bit. That would be nice. But really, we have to wait to see what those two things are. They could make her really good, or she could just be still okay. Again, we'll have to wait to see what those numbers are. We have the next update live stream scheduled, so this one's going to be on YouTube as usual on December 17th. And they do mention Hiroki's going to be there and everything. Based on the timing, I am expecting them to announce the Christmas unit and Christmas Clash event. But we'll see everything that they have to say there. As far as vision cards, we only get the one new card for Orlandeau. So again, he's premium unit, so he gets the leader card. 170 attack and magic, 75% limit damage, 400 flat attack and magic, and then 150 double hand equipment attack and magic. So overall, not a bad card. I mean, for a double hand use, it's better than the EX3 Elena card that we have now. Events. So up first we have To Save a Noble Sacrifice. This is going to give us the Crystal Helm, which is an item that we'll have to max out. Shown here is the max. So obviously they call it a helm. I'm expecting it to actually be a helm. 500 health, 105 attack, 44 defense, 27 spirits. Final Fantasy Tactics only will get 50% limit damage. Everybody else will get the 30% health, defense, and spirit. Overall, this is a really good helm. 105 attack, and it's got bulk on it. even without getting the limit damage for everybody that isn't Final Fantasy Tactics, I think that's a really solid helm. And then the other event, Somebody to Love, so it's essentially just Orlandeau's special item. 81 attack, 24 defense, 18 spirit. He'll get 500 flat attack, and everybody can get 30% health from it. So definitely worth doing that. But I would definitely make it a point to grab that crystal helm and max that out. See, neither banner has anything listed, so we'll probably see more Rebellion category for one of the missions, unless they actually do limit it to Final Fantasy Tactics for a mission. Other event is our unit farm event. So just like all the other ones, you go through, you get the unit, then you farm for all their shards and pots and everything. So Argath is going to be the unit listed as attacker and debuffer, super limit burst unit. Super Trust is a two-handed bow, 206 attack. He'll get 1,000 flat attack, and everybody else can get 50% human killer. Regular Trust Clothing, 54 attack, 36 defense, 50% attack, and chance to counter with a heal when getting hit with a physical attack. And for bonus, Rebellion or Final Fantasy Tactics, so quite nice. That'll make farming a lot easier, seeing they're not limited to only Final Fantasy Tactics. Can take a look at his kit on the JP side, as seems like no boost, which free unit, didn't expect him to get any boost anyway. So 85 breaks, single target, all different moves. Little limiting on that. 80% AoE break, fairly standard there. See, fixed damage can be useful in certain situations. See, absolute merit and bolting chains. Dark is his primary element. Can imbue himself with dark at least. 88% defense and spirit breaks, not bad on a free unit, honestly. And he's got 145 down for Lightning Earth, Lightning Dark. 130 human killer for the team. And a perfect dispel for all enemies. Honestly, not bad for a budget breaker. Double hand unit, obviously. Let's see, for limit, regular limit, 25 bow down, 87 defense and spirit break, 200x modify, absolute mirror chain frames. And for his super, 30% bow down, attack and magic 85, defense and spirit 88, and 270 on his modifier. Okay, he does have 50x modifier boost and a cooldown. So he's not going to do a ton of damage overall, but honestly, for a free breaker, it doesn't seem that bad. And we can take a look at the banner. So only Orlandeau is the featured unit. So 17 tickets to Pitium. Looks like 4 tickets per lap. And we do have the secondary rate up. And actually, these seem to be the same secondary units that we just saw. Roka, Van Hammer, Hope, and Zack. So Orlandeau himself, super limit burst unit, attacker. Super Trust, 233 attack, two-handed sword. He gets 1,000 flat attack. Everybody else can get the 50% limit damage and 4 LB crystals per turn. Regular Trust, Materia, 50% attack, 50% lightning and light resist. And then we can also take a look at him on the JP side, as they don't list any global boosts, which is a little unfortunate. I was kind of expecting them to give him some modifier boost for Clash like they did to Ramza, honestly. But it could be because he doesn't really have a leader skill. Let's see. Could have sworn he was... Yeah, so he wasn't technically a leader, so maybe that's why they didn't global boost him. See, in his kit, see, not sure if that's right, because all premium units usually are EX2 for the 150 boost lately. But if his 150 boost is not limited to EX2, that is really nice. So pretty standard for the other stuff there. Nothing to mention. We got Absolute Mirror and Bolting and Divine Ruination for some chain frames. He does 120 for his limit boost on the cooldown. He can imbue both lightning and light. So I think that boosts his Divine Ruination. So that would be 150 plus 300, so 600x on a chain times 3. That's not terrible. Still not the best damage. See, 87 defense breaks, not bad. We got 30% sword, greatsword, and katana down on a regular ability. That's pretty nice. And he also has a perfect dispel. Very useful. Self-only Reaper and Demon Killer at 200. So yeah, there's his Omni Killer at EX2. Double hand unit, of course. He does have the extra LB boost in his kit for the first 5 turns. And let's see, limit sword and greatsword down 30%, 130 lightning in peril, 80 defense break, and 350 modifier absolute chain. And for the super, we go up to 40 on sword and greatsword, 140 lightning down, still 80 defense break, and 430 on his modifier, still absolute mirror chain. So fully boost in the first 5 turns, we're looking at 650. So his damage should pretty much be same as Ramza, tiny bit less because Ramza does have the 1 extra modifier for the clash mechanic. But he should do a decent amount of damage. It's also nice that he has both sword and greatsword in peril at the 40% on the super there. And even having the 30 on the ability is nice. So overall, he'll do a decent amount of damage. He's aside from the help with the weapon in peril and the perfect dispel, if you need those, fairly selfish. So he's pretty much just doing a lot of damage. And that's pretty much all the news we have. A little disappointing they did not give Orlandeau some global boosts. But he's still going to do a decent amount of damage. See, I noticed that I had a lot of EX tickets, so I might just use some 3-star base EX tickets. I'm not going to pull directly for him or anything. But I might see if I get something useful Neovision wise. If you do decide to pull, good luck to you. Just remember, the week after him, probably going to be our limited Christmas unit with our Clash of Wills and everything. And then we'll have to see where we go from there. But that's all we have, so we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.